Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense comes onto the field first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
I got to say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What up, Byron? All right.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Ooh. Yeah, you gotta get that.
He'll take it on the return. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball
just steamrolling the defense. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. And Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals. And the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
Why are you... Okay.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Bulldozes his way through. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Razorbacks come to the line after ripping up that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Wants to go up top. The
We
quarterback's
didn't want
a
it. We
little
didn't
more on
want it.
target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of snatch up somewhere else.
That's reeled in. It's Nicholson. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. 3rd down. A lot of times,
I thought they were going double cover him, and I was going to have to throw the tight end.
Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some
Really?
ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Interesting. Okay.
Back to pass. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Arkansas. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about having that puppy out.
Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10.
I love that.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end.
There you go.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who
Way to
makes
make
a
that
short
tackle.
tackle. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Durant. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Rush is on him. This time it's complete.
Way to catch that land bolt.
Plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And a great job by the QB finally running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
That's actually, yeah, that's who I want to sub in too. That's hilarious. Let me let's get wide for this one.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Fights off the defender. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, you are doing just that.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back.
There we go.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter.
Let's come back, Cincinnati screaming down the middle.
The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Okay.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
There we go.
And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out every.
Harvey, I haven't hit you well. Let's see what you can do.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Harvey. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They're working that left side.
Yeah, defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
And the Razorbacks can play this
Harvey,
second down a lot of ways
again,
with just a
boss.
few yards to go. Looking to fire. Snag in the middle. It's Harvey. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
So is he under?
The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man.
Got Moss.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Under fire. Right down the middle. He's got it.
The switch
brings him
crazy.
down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I will keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Again,
to
the switching
20-yard
is crazy.
games
Why am I
just
going to
because
the
of body
safety?
blow
That's not where the ball is being.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
They're going to run it. He's in open space downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Yeah.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6.
Oh.
Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Ace.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day.
Again.
This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in
watch
the country and getting the quarterback on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right.
Way to hold him, way to hold him.
And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
I didn't make it out.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Nicholson. There he goes. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Nicholson. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Razorbacks! A great catch and run for 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Powell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They
picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durant. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Caught over the middle, it's Harvey. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. The snap sets up the throw. Right out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Powell.
These switches are killing me, bro.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Sparty.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Let it go.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Durant. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
No, I do want to get Harvey a couple.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Harvey. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this.
I'm going to throw it over the top of the D. Nope. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll be stopped, but not before.
I tried to short him, but he ain't short up.
And picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah.
Turning it on. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Powell.
Oh, that's
and a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
They've got the screen set up. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Quarterback moving.
Ooh, he started bobbling and breaking a bunch of tackles.
What a run there.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down. Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being...
Oh, my own guy's blocking me. What are you doing?
Touchdown, Spartans.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the point after is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw...
Just plowing ahead. Just keeps moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Harvey. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Hogs quarterbacks getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig sweep.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Nicholson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And the Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the stomping has commenced. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive.
I'll play the edge, sir.
The give. Running to Green.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make... Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, and making the tackle.
Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down.
Oh,
Get
wow.
on the screen. Breaks into the open.
Wow.
Nice catch.
That's crazy. That was crazy. This man fumbled and the fat man picked up and scored. That's insane.
Forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up.
That's hilarious.
The OC, great call.
That's hilarious.
Because it worked to perfection.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the
That
SEC.
is
And take a look at
hilarious,
how things
man.
are playing out here.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That's
South
great.
Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but
Hell yeah,
it's
man.
not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Kentucky. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The
Titans
Razorbacks
have
are
today.
threatening in the red
Titans have
zone.
today.
To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Jesus.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35
Not my guys.
after the
Balling
10-yard gain.
play action.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He breaks a tackle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to
dislodge
stop
that.
that
Come
one
on,
for a
man.
short gain.
Well, and here's the problem
I'm hitting
offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Lofts one high and deep.
Wow!
Sticks and still on his feet.
I hit L1. That's crazy. That's crazy.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That's
Looks
insane.
as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh, wow. I thought I timed it well to hit that one. Yeah, Byron, they fighting, man.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's
holding now.
He's brought down,
Right.
but there's a flag
It's about that
on the
time.
play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. There it is. Yeah, it's about that time.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Nicholson. And he's wrestled to the ground.
The fact my dude didn't block.
Man down on the play as the
wild.
officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. It's on target and complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's going to look for a man on third and short.
Oh, come on. You got to go up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the
go up for that
incompletion.
one.
Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the beatdown has ensued. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So this is what we're going to do.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball.
Go default there. Come in here. Go outside here.
Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now the play fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Yep.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Arkansas! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Things a little more comfortable after that score, and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick. All the way to the end zone.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown
Oh
one
my
in
God,
my
he
life.
started breaking everything. Hold on a second. I gotta look at these linebackers now. They're making me wonder some stuff. Sub linebackers. Yeah, no. Where's Dial? There he is.
I'll say this, you can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go right back to it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they go so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Motion from the wideout.
Need the backup end?
Now they're going to throw it. Gets open down the middle. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Spartans are rolling down the field.
I don't like that you're the backup end.
Gives it on the option. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top.
Oh,
Got his man.
I missed.
At the 40.
Oh, that's whack. Okay.
Wide open space. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact
That
on the
was
outcome of
whack.
the game, but
Okay.
it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really,
okay.
so much this coaching staff can be happy
Being
about.
tackled.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Bro,
This
come on.
junior making his presence
Why are
known and
y'all
making the stop after
making
a
it
short
as if,
gain.
like, I can't go
Ball's
in
at the
between the
29.
tackles?
Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
And why is Hendershot on the fucking field, bro?
Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. It's caught. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own
Y'all
37.
tell me I might as well remove my red shirt off
And
there?
when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against.
Dang.